I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendiary, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Εντάξει, σ' αφήνει να περπατάς όλο το βράδυ μόνος σου, ενώ κανονικά απαγορεύεται. Αλλά εντάξει, δεν πειράζει. Ναι, είναι και αυτό τώρα. Πάντως δεν έχει ψυχή γενικά εδώ τη νύχτα. Ή ας πούμε τώρα αυτό εδώ πήγες βράδυ, ας πούμε, και ξημέρωσε, δηλαδή δεν έχει νόημα. Αυτά είναι, ξέρεις, κάποια λαθάκια του παιχνιδιού. Να και ο Σόκου. Τι κάνει εδώ ο Γιαννάκης. Όχι, το έχουμε κάνει εδώ. Αλλά όχι, θέλει αυτό να είναι εδώ. Κάτσε γιατί μπερδεύτηκα εδώ, κάτσε κάτω. Οπα. Α, θέλει... Το Origin και εγώ δεν το έχω. Πρέπει να είμαι στη μέση. Day 1 το έχω πάρει τότε.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Actually, I might come back later.
Suit yourself. I'll be around when you're ready.
Κοίτα, εγώ σε αυτά, ξέρεις, πήγαινα σε μια περιοχή, την καθάριζα εντελώς, την άνοιγα εντελώς, τα έτρωγα όλα και μετά πάω στην επόμενη, ξέρεις, δεν τον ανοίγω όλο το χάρτη και πηγαίνω όπου να είναι. Γιατί μετά έτσι και κάνεις το λάθος και πας σε 2-3 περιοχές και τις ανοίξεις, χάνεις.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Να πάρουμε την Ονάη που είναι και καλή μαθήτρια, γενικά είναι καλή μάγισσα.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
Πού πάτε για να γίνεις. Εντάξει γιατί.
There goes my weight.
Πώς ήταν το πρώτο live σου στο κάτι είδαμε ότι δεν ακουγόταν. Έλα βρε Γιάννακη, πάτα. Κάτι τώρα με τη ρύθμιση. Στην αρχή όταν πας να κάνεις το live και ξεκινήσεις, σου έχεις κάποιες επιλογές. Όπως ανάπηρο και εδώ. Έλα μωρέ. Ένας μια ράξια.
One day I'll sign up for a round.
Χάλασαμε τους απόσχουν εδώ.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Ωραίο είναι. Εντάξει. Πήραν τη συνταγή του 18 και έβαλαν κάποια στοιχεία παραπάνω. Εντάξει. Εντάξει, τώρα που έχω λίγη ζωή χτυπάει το ειδόνιση. Όχι, βασικά γιατί βάρα ειδόνιση στο χειριστήριο ενώ μπαγκάρε, τι.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
That was something.
Reparo.
Έλα ρε μάλακα, τι κάνουμε τώρα.
Accio.
That's it.
Levioso.
Good one.
Levioso.
Α, δεν το έδωσα.
Keep trying.
Α, έχει τέτοια κόμπο.
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Εντάξει, δεν ξέρω, πρέπει να έχει μπαγκάρει το DualSense. Πρώτη φορά το βλέπω αυτό. Κάτσε, πρέπει να το κλείσω, να το ξανανοίξω. Μισό λεπτό. Α, καλά το κάνει ακόμα. Κάτσε, περίμενε τώρα. Μάλλον το παιχνιδιού παίζει να... Κάτσε, το κάνει ένα save. Κάτσε το ξανάρχω. Εκτός και αν έχει τίποτα εδώ και... Όχι. Σε όλα τα σημεία το κάνει. Έχουμε και τεχνικά προβλήματα. Εντάξει, ήταν του παιχνιδιού. Και επειδή τερμάτισα το mission με χαμηλή ζωή, κόλλησε. Λες να κάνουμε και ένα site.
I should stick to potions.
Να, απλά μιλάει αυτή. Άντε να πάρουμε καμιά σκούπα, να πετάμε, κάνα companion, τι θα γίνει. Κάνα pet. Βαριέμαι ποταράτα. Να κάνουμε και καμιά αποστολή έξω. Ακόμα μαθαίνουμε βασικά γι' αυτό.
Revelio.
Καιρό έχω να κάνω Revelio. Άντε μάθε μου τώρα το... της φωτιάς.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Μπήκε και ο focus, δεν τον είδα.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Incendio, ωραία, το μάθαμε και αυτό. Οπότε εμείς τι να βγάλουμε τώρα από εκεί, το repair, έτσι.
Good work.
Τώρα από εκεί και πέρα, άμα χρειαστώ... Έλα μωρέ. Πρέπει να μπαίνω συνέχεια εκεί για να τα αλλάζουν. Δεν είδα... Άκουσα μέχρι εκεί που είπαν για το παιχνίδι, τι είχε πει. Τέλος πάντων, αρχή. Γιατί δεν ήξερα πως είχε κανένα spoiler τίποτα. Εντάξει, δεν πολύ μοιάζει, αλλά...
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Κοίτα, το καλό είναι ότι έχουν όλοι, από όσους έχω ακούσει, από όσους έχω διαβάσει, από ό,τι έχω δει, όλοι έχουν σχεδόν την ίδια άποψη. Ας πούμε ότι είναι ένα καλό παιχνίδι, διασκεδαστικό, με κάποια θεματάκια, εντάξει, και είναι και αυτοί που το φτιάξουν και αυτοί που το φτιάξαν οι developers, νομίζω πρέπει να είναι και το πρώτο τους μεγάλο παιχνίδι. Οπότε εντάξει, πιστεύω ότι σημαίνει ότι όλοι έχουν ένα δίκαιο. Για να δούμε.
Ah, there you are.
Εδώ είμαι. Λέγε.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic.
Hello,
Professor
sir.
Eggert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Κοίτα, δεν ξέρω τώρα τι γίνεται
So, shall we proceed?
με τη Warner.
I have work for you. Come.
Αν τα κατεβάζει γρήγορα ή...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Δεν έχουμε μπίφα ανάμεσα στους δασκάλους.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Αυτά το μεταξύ τα κερδίζω, αλλά δεν μπορώ να τα βάλω. Βασικά δεν υπάρχουν καν στο Gear. Σαν καινούρια. Δεν ξέρω τώρα τι γίνεται. Πάμε τώρα να ακούσουμε τους κάτω του
Sebastian sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
What are you up to now?
Όχι, κάτω πρέπει να είναι.
Revelio.
Για να δούμε στο Γιαννάκης εδώ.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Ωραία, αυτά μου αρέσουν.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction
Γεια
of
σου
property,
Γιαννάκη.
he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Ήρθες
I'll
ακριβώς
meet
την
you
κατάλληλη
later.
στιγμή που θα πάμε στο απαγορευμένο quest.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm.
Δυνατός.
Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light.
Και είσαι και
Just as
σε
long
ωραίο
as you
σημείο
keep your
στο
distance and stay
Forbidden.
quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Καθώς ο Γιαννάκης μπορεί να μου μάθει ναι, τώρα μας πήδηξε όμως γιατί οπα. Στο Λούμος, αν δεν είμαι στο Λούμος. Και τώρα πάμε να παίξουμε λίγο Metal Gear. Ω, μύδε. Πίσω. Γεια σου Γιαννάκη. Γεια σου Γιαννάκη. Με κατάλαβε ο Πούστης. Πήγα να το παίξω μαγκιά κι εγώ. Αλλά ελπίζω να κρατάει για πάντα. Ελπίζω να κρατάει για πάντα το αόρατο. Κάτσε να τους ξεγελάσω τώρα. Χαμπάρι δεν πήραν. Έλα ρε μαλάκα! Πού μ' άκουσες τον μπάσταρδο τώρα? Έλα εδώ μωρή Γιαννάκουλα, έλα εδώ μωρή Γιαννάκουλα. Άντε μάλακα, φύγε από εκεί. Ναι, και έκανε ολόκληρο θόρυβο η πόρτα και δεν τους πήρε καμπάρι. Πω μαλάκα. Εδώ στο παγό Metal Gear θα παίξουμε τώρα. Κάτσε να δεις.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in.
Alohomora.
The librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. Don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Κάνεις τέτοια ρε μαλάκα και τρομάζω.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Κάτσε πως πάει αυτή η βλαμμένη.
Is that you, Peeves?
Τι! Α, λέω κι εγώ. Που άκουσε τη... Καλά ναι, μετά το διαβάζουμε αυτό.
The key. Here it is.
Τώρα αυτός είναι ο Γιαννάκης ο δικός μας.
That wasn't so difficult after all.
Ναι.
Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Α, αντιπερισπασμό,
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ωπ, αυτό το θέλω, πού πήγε? Πάρ' το βρε Γιαννάκη.
If you're a mortal, let's turn back.
Καλά, Τέλος πάντων, πάμε. Όχι ρε, που πρέπει να πάω κάτω. Όχι. Πώς θα μπω εκεί πέρα ρε. Α, έχει σκάλα βέβαια. Άντε μωρέ βλαμμένη που είναι εκεί. Α! Κατέβα. Ω! Να μπλέξουμε.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Sorry.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ναι, το κάνουμε αυτό.
Of the day and night.
Μαλακίζομαι.
Silent as a grave. Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're a mortal, you best turn back.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Θα βγάλαμε αυτό.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Beckham to windows. But I can research on my own.
Revelio.
No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio. Accio.
We must remain unseen.
Πάρε, πού έχει άτομο.
Revelio.
Λεβιώσα θέλει τώρα. Να έχει κολλήσει το... Κοιτάξτε, το θέλω το ρηπέρο,
Who have we here?
Oh.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty,
Μας βρήκα στο ζυγανάκης.
you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Δεν πάει να πεις και τι θες.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Λοιπόν, άντε πάλι τώρα. Καλά, ας βάλουμε τη φωτιά. Πού το ρηπέρω.
Repair.
Για να δούμε. Πάω να βρούμε τον Voldemort.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
Καλά, βλέπω να γίνεται μαλακία. Οπότε κάτσε να εξοπλιστούμε. Λοιπόν. Ωραία. Παίζουμε και God of War εδώ με το σεντούκι.
Where might this lead?
Ωραία γραφικά εδώ. έτσι. Περπατάει τώρα, σκότωσε.
I need to wake up that girl over there.
Κάτι πρέπει, λέει.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Incendio! Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio! Potato! Stupefy!
Α, είναι ένα ροένα, λέει. Λάθος παιδιά μετά. Δεν έχω ζωή και δεν έχω και φίλτρα. Άρε. Δέλτα βρε Γιάννάκη, δέλτα. Εδώ γιατί δεν πάει. Όχι.
Incendio!
Ρε φίλε, γιατί έπεσε κάτω Γιαννάκης? Ότι... Εντάξει, μαλακής.
This must be the way forward, but to where? always keep my wits about me.
Levioso!
Αλλά επόμενος.
Levioso!
Το μεταξύ η φωτιά είναι μονόκητη.
It is a book after all.
Έχει ωραία στιβαρή μάχη πάντως. Και στα trigger τη νιώθεις ωραία. Νιώθεις δηλαδή το χτύπημα. Flashback. Τι γίνεται εδώ? Οπό. Αλλά έχει απολυθεί να παραμένει το παράπονο μου ότι στα κάτσιν δεν έχει ζώνης. Και δεν ξέρω τον λόγο. Δηλαδή θα ήταν ωραίο να έχει τώρα αντώνηση τη στιγμή που αλλάζει. Πραγματικά έχει μείνει τώρα αυτό το... η δόνηση τόσα χρόνια που την έχουμε.
Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morgana.
Μας...
Professor Rookwood. Professor Bakar.
Το δεν ξέρω γιατί δεν με έχουν κάνει
that
πολύ.
you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately.
I
thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
Αυτή από ό,τι κατάλαβα είναι κάτι σαν και εμάς, γιατί μπήκε στο 5ο έτος κατευθείαν, κάτι τέτοιο. Ή ήταν το 5ο έτος, δεν κατάλαβα καλά.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Τελικά έκανα λάθος, δεν με πρόδωσε.
Revelio.
Και 10 level, μια χαρά είναι.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Και το fast travel. Πώς φεύγω τώρα, ρε. Από εδώ. Εδώ ακόμα δεν έχω καταλάβει. Κοίτα τώρα. Δεν ξέρω αν θα το βάλουν υποψήφιο. Έχω πάντως ακόμα... Δεν μπορώ να πω με σιγουριά γιατί... Σίγουρα έχω στο νου μου να παίξω κι άλλα παιχνίδια ακόμα. Ίσως μπει στα αγαπημένα. Λοιπόν, κάτσε να δεις τώρα εδώ. Να καταστρέψουμε και μερικά. Μ' άρεσε τα καπέλα αυτά. Α, εδώ αποκτήσαμε και όλα ραβδί, Λοιπόν, είχα αυτό. Defense 10. Offense 19. «27, 24». Άντε, ας βάλουμε αυτό. Καπέλο πήραμε. Γιατί νομίζω... όχι.
Revelio.
Αυτό, τι κάνει αυτό.
Incendio. Revelio.
Κάτσε ρε, γιατί να τρέχω μέχρι εκεί. Πάμε κατευθείαν εδώ. Λοιπόν...
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's...
Ναι, και εμένα μου αρέσει γενικά να βρίσκω πράγματα.
I'll see what I can find out.
Γι' αυτό και κάνω και συνέχεια...
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black.
Πώς το λένε.
It was a book we were after.
Ρεβέλιο. Το θέμα είναι πού θα το πάρει ο τοξικός. Γιατί αργεί και δεν τον βλέπω να το παίρνει.
But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Στους μεταξύ, πολύ περίεργος ο προφεσόρας.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw two more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the minister about Ranelagh, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Level παραλίγο 11. Εντάξει, βλέπω εδώ τι λέει Μίλαν τότε να 0. Νομίζω δεν το περίμενε κανείς αυτό. Δεν τα πάει καλά η Μίλαν. Και πάρει μπάγετ 0-1 συνήθως. Η Παρί με τη φανέλα που είναι πούπουλο στην Ευρώπη. Για να δούμε τι λέει αυτό εδώ. Αφού τα έχουμε δει μωρέ. Σαγιαννάκης είναι.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Άντε, πάμε και συνονάει.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Select the world map. Ναι. Λοιπόν, πάμε να δούμε τώρα εδώ. Άνοιξανε πολλά. Εν τω μεταξύ αυτά είναι τα main, έτσι. Τι να κάνω. Appearance. Fun. Άντε πάμε να κάνουμε το μάθημα εδώ της βοτανολογίας, γιατί να μάθουμε να φτιάχνουμε κανένα πόσιο, γιατί αυτή τη στιγμή δεν έχω κανένα. Αυτό εδώ δεν το έχουμε ανοίξει. Όχι, ήταν τουαλέτα.
Revelio.
Κοίτα πως τρέχει ο Γιαννάκης, κοίτα. Γεια σας, παιδιά. Τους εδώ δράκους. Δεν έχει τίποτα.
Siblings and I have all been
Εδώ είμαστε.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Ωραία δασκάλα. Μπράβο.
A little treat for your auntie.
Εδώ είμαστε. Κάθε μέρα μάθημα εδώ.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Είμαι ο νέος Γιαννάκης.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
Professor Garlic.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Να το και ο μαδραγόρας. Ρέτρο μαδραγόρα.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Να, ένας μαδραγόρας. Τι μοιάζει πάλι.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about
Τι ωραίο να έχεις ένα ξόρκι και
Mature, I'm afraid. All right,
όταν σου σπάγε κάτι να το φτιάχνεις.
Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like... I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Είπαμε, αυτά τα διαβάζουμε μετά τώρα.
Revelio.
Για να πάμε τώρα.
That you can use the mandrake to defend yourself. Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor.
Picked them up in
Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Και ανέβαζε εδώ Ακίκο στο σερβερ.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Πάμε.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Πόσα θέλει τώρα αρχικά, πάρ' τα όλα εδώ και...
Revelio.
Α, έχει τέτοια κόλπα. Έλα ρε.
Look at that. They'll jump on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Κάτσε εδώ, τι κάνει αυτό το... Τέλος πάντων.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves.
5 λεπτά.
We'll end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Ωραία. Λοιπόν, επειδή Δεν μπορώ να κοιμάμαι όρθιος. Και για να δω πόση ώρα είμαστε. Μία ώρα και 28. Καλά ήτανε. Λοιπόν, σας καληνυχτίζω μάγκες. Φιλάκια και τα λέμε στο σερβερ.